Want to see these videos 5 days early and gain access to other exclusive perks? Then head on over to my Patreon in the description. Every contribution means the world to me. So normally on these train journeys, it's quite traditional for something to go wrong for me. The first journey, there was like a kid that would not stop crying on the very first train. Second time, we were travelling during like the train strikes, but I think today just sort of takes the cake on what the fuckery. As some of you probably saw like in the news, so like around this time, around this date, what is it? Is it the 19th?
July the 19th.
July the 19th. There's been a massive like IT problem, which I only just learned from Robin, that it's something to do with Windows. Somebody's doing like a faulty Windows update, and because of that, it sent a Windows shockwave all across the United Kingdom and has affected news stations
Across the globe.
Across the globe.
Yeah, it's a global problem.
Globe.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh fucking hell. It's affected people all across the globe, particularly those riding on that public transport, and it decided to, on all of the journeys for public transport going wrong, it decided to go for all 3 of my trains in a row. What was supposed to be a simple journey from Wigan to Manchester, then Manchester to Shrewsbury, and then Shrewsbury down here to Welshpool. I have been from Wigan Wallgate to Manchester Oxford Road because the one from Salford Crescent to Piccadilly was cancelled. So I had to get off at Oxford and walk to Piccadilly. The one from Manchester Piccadilly to Shrewsbury got cancelled, so I had to get on this different train that I'd have to change over at Wolverhampton, pass through Stoke-on-Trent, and then from Wolverhampton to Shrewsbury, hung about at Shrewsbury for a bit, I was in Shrewsbury, I hung out with Cara again, that was nice to see her again. Waited in Shrewsbury for a 17-minute delay for my next train, massive amounts of people getting on, a family kicking off, all in the sort of the heat and the sort of rage that I guess people feel in England when public transport goes wrong. Oh my god, it's like it's one thing for one of your train journeys to go wrong, but for all 3 of them to go wrong on the same day when you need I fucking hate trains. Tomorrow we go from here in Welshpool down to Towyn, and I'm looking to celebrate amongst Thomas fans in this yearly celebration in the fucking rain.
Whee. It's what Henry would have wanted.
It's what he would have wanted. Oh yeah, and I'm still ill, by the way. As if that wasn't enough. So, situation update. Currently staying in this. Is it a hotel? Would you say a lodge?
Just converted stable.
A converted stable living accommodation. And Robin very graciously let me sort of stay the night. And because there wasn't a spare bed, I asked if there were any sort of chairs in this accommodation, because I thought, yeah, I could do what I normally did in like caravans when I was a kid and sort of push the chairs together to make a sort of mini bed. Yeah, that was 14 years ago, and I was a lot smaller. I just hope that these 2 bits here, I just hope the chairs don't separate whilst I'm like trying to sleep. Even if I feel like I don't get much sleep tonight, I feel like the excitement will like keep me going, or the bad back from falling through between the chairs. I'm just trying to like picture it from like your perspective, like Robin. Like suddenly you're in this like deep sleep. You hear this sort of like brief shuffling of like chairs going apart, just like, and then just the no. So yeah, I'll update you guys to see how this like turns out.
4 hours of sleep later.
Okie dokie, day 1. I think, yeah. Robin and I are still in our living like accommodation in Welsh Pool. I slept so like between these two chairs. It was definitely a sleep. I'm eternally grateful for this guy right here. Let me stay here. We've both dressed ourselves for the occasion. I've dressed myself sort of like dignified for the first day, and he made that himself. made that himself, and who printed it?
I just sent it off to Redbubble.
Redbubble, that's it. Redbubble. They're always.
I don't have Redbubble shop at the minute though.
So the only event that we've got today is like the evening event, which isn't until obviously much later in the day. The rest of it is just getting down there, packing our stuff away in the caravan, and then just being amongst Thomas fans, which I'm very much looking forward to.
You train nerds.
God, imagine being into trains and being at the Awdry Extravaganza.
Couldn't be us.
Could not be us. We have returned to the mighty place, the Talyllyn Railway.
This must be the chapel.
Yeah. I don't remember the train being this long. No.
It's double header, this one, isn't it? Tom Roll, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tom Roll.
I got you.
No, it's just Tom Roll today.
Ah. You'll have the face spot on him.
The first event we got to see the moment we arrived was the handover, where Corris Railway Engine number 10 was dressed up as Sir Handel for the Extravaganza, marking the first time a Sodor engine and their real-life counterpart were side by side on the Talyllyn Railway. Complete with a speech from Wilbur Awdry's daughter, Veronica Chambers, which, because I was on the bridge, I had no idea what was said, but I'm certain it was lovely. We left our luggage in our caravan and quickly returned to the railway to be amongst Thomas fans. I got to catch up with friends,
Lovely.
see some excellent engine models on display. Seriously guys, your dedication and attention to detail is incredible. And of course, my friends and I got to see the Talyllyn engine herself in person for the first time.
Oh, the Nicolas Cage! He has returned! Of all the faces that they could have picked for this return.
They knew what they were doing. Oh my god. That is worse than I expected.
I thought it got destroyed. I thought it got destroyed.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
after spending some more time at the railway and getting recognised a couple times, which is always nice when it happens, it was time for the traditional Awdry lecture.
So, not only did we strike gold last year with getting seats on like a couch, but it's front row seats this time.
Yeah, front row and on the couch. Can you believe it?
This is amazing.
Our viewers are not going to get obstructed by someone.
I cannot believe our luck 2 years in a row.
I know.
Amazing. It's absolutely brilliant, this. So, what a night that was last night, am I right, guys?
Oh, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I got a new t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I got a new t-shirt, yeah.
And Robin was the lucky one in the auction this time.
Yes, he was.
What did Robin win?
By process of elimination, he finally...
And got a surprise packet.
Yeah. So we know whose turn it is next year, Jack.
Yeah,
Jack.
it's coming for you. But I feel like we've got to keep an eye on Robin throughout this holiday now, because having won the surprise packet, he also very nearly got the Thomas the Tank Engine Man book. And how far did you go in the bidding?
150 quid.
I said I would go highest 120. I stuck till about 160.
So Harry and I are going to be keeping an eye on him throughout this holiday, making sure he doesn't spend too much.
I don't want to get into.
But no, the lecture was very cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, sadly, Tim could not come this year. But we had a good time anyway watching
I mean, he came to the first three, so that's...
Yeah, because this year we just had Mayorin and one of the others do a sort of read out some of Awdry's notes.
Yeah, I read out of his notes, giving us sort of a 5-step outline of sort of how to write Wilbur Awdry's story, which I think is going to come in very handy for a lot of people trying to start up fan series on YouTube, I think.
And we had a little surprise as well. We had a surprise film.
Yeah, Blue Mountain Mystery, and insert clip of us singing it very badly. Come on, sing along, Blue Mountain Mystery, Blue Mountain Mystery, the secret in the hills. Come on, sing along.
Yeah.
Don't ever let me near a microphone ever
The thing
again.
is, I'd never seen that film, so I didn't know any of those songs or anything like that. I'm trying to sing along and I don't know the words. It's brilliant.
But no, it was a great lecture. A deep revelation has been discovered about Thomas.
He's definitely a tank engine.
He is definitely a tank engine.
What is he?
He's a ginty.
He's a Ginty, also an E2. Bless you.
Thank you.
I could just hear sort of their brains sort of frying as they were trying to read through a bunch of Awdry's notes. How do you study the lore on this? I get that Lucky Tug said that the lore is kind of like what Tolkien did for Lord of the Rings, but it's just so much about trains.
Yeah, that's it. That's you got the privatisation, the nationalisation, and reprivatisation, so on, so on, so on. Bloody hell!
How did he have that? How did he have the time to make all those notes?
I know. And he got so celebrated. He got a Class 91 locomotive named after him, which was given a full ceremony at London King's Cross. So throughout the times when it was still British Rail, and then when it was Great North Eastern Railway, the locomotive 91124, which is still in service on the East Coast Main Line today, carried the name Reverend W. Awdry. Unfortunately, when National Express East Coast took over, they stripped every locomotive of its name.
Yeah. So, today is the day that we booked the majority of the three events.
Yeah.
First it's the exhibit, then it's the picnic train, and then it's the photo charter, which Thomas Theorist is going to be on that, isn't he? The photo
Yes,
charter.
indeed, yeah. And we might have a little bit of a post-extravaganza celebration afterwards.
Final guesses on who's going to be pulling the photo charter.
Sir Handel. Sir Handel.
Yeah, it's never going to be Sir Handel.
Yeah.
Right, onwards.
Did he just spit on us? You Bill Long Engines, I spit on you!
I hate this red thing.
Here he goes. Bye, Sahando. Thanks for everything.
Never liked that guy.
Monday was our chill out day, so we just hung around the railway for a bit. Tuesday was when we decided to take a train up to Abergynolwyn station and walk down to the village. Try to do it when there's no posts! I mean it sincerely that this is one of the most peaceful, most beautiful little villages I have ever been to. So hidden away in the Welsh hills, yet so distinct. I absolutely adored this place. On our journey back to Towen Wharf, we got to ride in the saloon coach, and wow, what an experience that was. Like, getting to see the stations and the rails behind us, directly behind us, as we were just rolling along the track. It was like we were seeing the railway from a whole new perspective. It was brilliant. Once we finally reached the wharf, we headed down to a beach that was nearby the caravan site, where I did something silly.
Quacking here, quacking there, she is quacking everywhere. Quack, quack, shoot, 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 she's my little quackaroo. She's quacking here and there, she's quacking everywhere. Quack, quack, shoot, 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 she's my quackaroo.
Last year, we all took a day out to see the Festiniog Railway. This year, we decided on Wednesday to go to Fairbourne and see the miniature Fairbourne Railway, running right through the village and out across the coastline.
I guess this is the door we're taking.
Well, that was a fun journey.
Well,
Money well spent.
well, that went as well as could be expected.
Although I might have to make a small adjustment to the price. A touch painful on your bank account. Should see as we go past it.
Grill.
Gwill.
Grill.
Gwill. A Hunslet Gwill. Great for gwilling burgers.
We spoke with a local at the end station who I wished we'd asked the name of so we could credit her here, but she told us that we were very lucky to see this railway as within 10 years' time it will all be underwater. A rather bleak future on the horizon for this railway indeed, but at the very least we got to see it in person when we did, rainy weather aside.
It's gonna look like I've dropped the camera then, because I'm scared so much.
Thursday was quite an eventful day. Not only was our fourth friend for the holiday, Rory, arriving for our last few days in Towyn, but the Talyllyn Railway was holding a special farewell train for Corris Railway Engine number 10, where it would pull a triple-header train with both Sir Hayden and the returning Edward Thomas, who had been absent since before the extravaganza. Shout out to Erin, or Mad Hymek 323, for sharing this event with my friends and I. I feel like we would have completely missed this event had you not told us, so thanks very much for that.
Okay. And go.
We got to see Corris and Sir Hayden side by side without their faces this time, and we got to see Edward Thomas in person for the first time since last year, and god damn, what a brilliant choice of paintwork for them if I do say so myself. We spent a bit of time hanging around a local arcade waiting for the return train, and I did this.
Henry's driver saw a strange sight coming towards him. "What's that?" he said. The fireman laughed. "That's our ghost. It's old Bailey, the fogman."
So, today is our last full day in Towyn. We've got a special guest with us.
Hello.
Your name is?
Rory.
There'll be like a pronunciation for it on like the screen somewhere. I write it in Comic Sans. This is it's his first full day in Towyn, isn't it?
It is. Never been here before.
It's only one.
Yeah, got off to a good start yesterday when we saw Corris number 10, Sir Hayden and Edward Thomas in like a triple header train, which was magnificent, wasn't it, lads?
Oh, it was.
Brilliant.
You're probably looking away to see me without my glasses on as well.
And as for today, it's just catching a train ride along the Talyllyn Railway, coming back, and then what was the plan? Blazing Saddles?
Yeah, but we might go get some ice cream first from the ice cream factory place.
Oh god, yeah, the ice cream store. Yeah. Again.
We're currently watching the Flying Kipper while we get ready to go.
The proper version this way, not the restored version. Oh, hang on, that was the twisted thumbs up. There we go.
This document, yeah, where is on Bruce?
Got the bridge to the window, so I'll pick that. Oh yeah.
After the long journey up the line and resting at the top station for a while, we soon headed back down on our last train of the holiday as we went about the rest of our last full day in Towyn. And that night, Robin and I decided to get one last look at the railway at night time before heading home tomorrow. And what a calming atmosphere it was.
Thank you to my friends that I went to Wales with. We had the absolute best time there. Thanks to my friends that I met at the Extravaganza, to the fans that recognised me at the event. This was a holiday that was definitely needed for me, just to get away. Being in an environment where I get to celebrate something I'm passionate about with people who are just as passionate about it is always a treat. But this year in particular was definitely mentally and emotionally needed, and I have all of you to thank for that. Whether you saw me at the event, or if you're just watching this vlog right now, or if you've watched any of my videos in the past. It all means the world to me. It makes me feel validated in what I do. It makes me feel like I'm, I don't know, validating my existence in a way. But yeah, the holiday was a great time away, but now I'm back. And it's time for a new adventure, everyone, so see you guys next time.
Come on, sing along. Blue Mountain Mystery, Blue Mountain Mystery, the secret in the hills. Come and sing along. Blue Mountain Mystery, Blue Mountain Mystery, the secret in the hills. Yeah.